want to add something?
For the last 3 days, the committee has been meeting representatives from the President's and the Prime Minister's offices, constitutional bodies and non-governmental organizations, the intention being to resolve the dispute over the nomination of William Kirwa as the controller of budget.
Inform you.
But even the Commission on the Implementation of the Constitution, which was the first group to respond to the summons, failed to clarify whether or not Kirwa's nomination was constitutional.
We want to make progress, we want to move forward. So as the Implementation Commission, what can you do besides just pointing out? What was your opinion when you told them that those provisions of the Constitution complied with or not?
In the simplest English possible, Mheshimiwa, what we told the President and the Prime Minister is, one, this is what the Constitution says in terms of the appointment of these offices.
But after some give and take, they all seem to concur.
They were actually bold in their press release, but in this document, they started going around the whole thing.
We have not shied away under Bokombo from actually stating our position.
We are very focused that right from the start in the new dispensation process under the Constitution is following, and that will remain our focus.
If 166 was not complied with, then we are saying the Constitution has not been complied with. We have said it.
There are provisions in this Constitution that were ignored, and to that extent, therefore, the thing was unconstitutional.
The Law Society of Kenya and the Federation of Women Lawyers also appeared before the committee. Although the lawyers argued that the ruling by the court cannot stop Parliament from debating the nominations, they nonetheless submitted that the positions ought to have been advertised.
If indeed this process, as it was envisaged, would have been followed, then we would have had some competitive way of selection, which would have been according equal rights to both men and women, and with that process we would have had an advanced vetting.
At least 3 people being nominated for each positions, where one must be from the opposite gender. And out of these 3 people, the 2 principals then consult to come up with one name.
Despite the recommendations, the final verdict now rests with members of the committee. Sources told Citizen TV that PNU MPs had already started lobbying and seeking numbers in the committee to push through a proposal that Parliament should be left to decide. This is contrary to the views of the ODM wing. The committee has 11 members. Out of the 11, 5 members are allied to PNU, 4 allied to the Raila-led ODM, with 2 members affiliated to the ODM wing led by Eldoret North MP William Ruto. Chris Dairu, Citizen Levet 9, Nairobi.